How's it going, everyone? KingBlackToof here. So today I'm going to throw the game at you where I play my Cursed Skellige deck. And the reason I'm highlighting this game specifically is for two reasons. The first one, I think it demonstrates something about weather that is a great topic for conversation. So I played against a weather deck, and you know, the only weather clear I've got is Gremist in this deck. I should have an Armor Smith, I think most people do, but I don't. So all I had is Gremist. So the question is, how long do you sit in weather for, trying to bait out the other weathers? You know, how long would you sit in weather for? So for me, if it's one lane, I'll probably sit in there until, you know, until maybe he's got 3 cards left. You know, he should have played his weathers by then. If it's 2 lanes, maybe I'll sit in there for a couple of turns trying to bait out another one on the siege row, but I might cave. And if it's all 3 lanes, I'll probably clear it straight away. You know, I think this game will demonstrate that quite well, and maybe you will have a different idea of when I should have played Gremist. But yeah, ask yourself the question as you're watching: how long would you have sat in the weather for? Because it really starts to, you know, get you trying to pull Gremist out. You really want to do it. And the second reason is that there's quite a high IQ play in this particular game, and I want to see if you can spot it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So I wanted to highlight that as well. So thank you for watching. Take care. I'll show you the deck that I'm running and then the game. See you later, guys. That is the deck that I am running. Thank you. I'm going to repost my comment because life is so devoid of meaning that I need KBT to respond. As it should be. Good job on your top 10 lists, KBT. It was very interesting. I also like praise, so continue. You should do a video on how to make certain unused cards more viable. Always fun to hear your thoughts. Oh shit. Jeez. I mean, one idea, I tried to do that towards the gold in the gold video. One idea I had there in the gold video was Shiru, which I really did think was a good idea. Is if you make it so he can give you a Scorch, but he could also give you another spell or maybe 3 spells. Not all of them, but just you get to choose out of 3. Then you never quite know if they chose Scorch or not. You know? Scorch. I wouldn't mind a Battle Maiden. I'm poor fucking infantry now. Poor flanking infantry. We're going first every day. Put that down. See what do. Lithrel. He's popping it. He's popping that. Alright.
For Skellige's glory!
Didn't I say that? It requires a long round to be played. Maybe it wasn't emphasized. Look at how that went down low, isn't it? But, okay.
Resistance is futile.
Human Saskia seems pretty good. Like, only in a mulligan deck usually, or decks that really need a certain bronzes. Where's my Gremist? I'd give my left ventricle.
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
Right. Left pinky. Right. What did I draw? Not entirely sure what I drew then. Didn't I already have all this stuff? Yes! Alright. Times are changing. I mean, he's got a caretaker and a catacan. Probably worth. We don't really care about our gear. He's not really important nowadays.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Remember Gamescom? Gwent on... Yes. Yes, I do. That is nostalgic. In my 1-year anniversary, I mentioned all that. Harold deck. This is not a Harold the Cripple deck. No. There's not enough cripple. There's not enough crip.
We'll go at him together.
Not the one I wanted, really, unfortunately. But hands now. Alright, whatever. If you want to be... Yes, okay. Is he a cripple? Not really. His mates are. Heavily crippled. Hound still tries to move it, though. No, Roach on the Roof only makes an appearance in the Discord. Although he says he sometimes lurks. Maybe if we call him out.
Wilfred, get up! Wilfred!
Wilfred! What does Cannibal Dude do? I don't even know if he is a cannibal. I said he might have been, but it makes sense if he is. Now, my intention is I might need to kill my own Gremist and then resurrect it again if it gets too dire. What are you going on that road for? Jesus. Jesus! That's his name, by the way, so it's not blasphemy. Anyway. Sometimes I can still see his messages in chat. Yes. Oh, what a death. 4 damage per turn. What madman. 4 damage per turn is quite a lot of money.
Well, what is it?
Not happy. God damn it. He's got more frost. I know he has. This is going to be horrible. Well, I don't have to do it now. It's only going to do 1 damage. Wish I had Nat Igni now. It would have been very useful. Okay, so it's only doing 1 damage here. Okay. Now I have to worry a bit. I'm going to try and forget about... This is not why I run Igni. Should I go to round 4?
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Wilmer! Do you hear? They need us!
Alright, that's preventing his stuff a little bit more too. I'm starting to doubt if he's actually even got any more weather. He must have. We're still ahead.
The goddess protect you from all evil!
We get the premium one. 18. I wonder if he's probably got Scorch. That's that dead. He doesn't need to keep placing it all down since I'm sitting in it. Yeah, but normally you wait for him to put these two down first. Holy fucking shit. I just gotta lacerate then. Taking 1 damage, that's fine. Next turn I'm taking 4. You'll just destroy 1 row. I mean, they're all wounded, so they're all gonna get buffed. You know. Do that, and then we'll weather clear.
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Garrett.
Have you nothing better to do?
Here it comes. I fucking knew it! I knew it. Guess the question is now.
I can do a great deal more for you.
If he has Coral, I've got the best play ever. If he's got Iris, I've got the best play ever. That. I'm gonna do it. Lose 4 value, lose potential more. Yep. This is the Iris play.
Mankind.
Oh, it was an Iris.
A plague.
It was an Iris. Alright, he's got 11 value. 11 more value, plus 2 ticks. That's 60. I think I've won anyway. Oh my god. But it was the right play, I think. 4 million IQ. We still won though, you know. And we edged our bets, which is good. You know. Oh my god, I sat in that weather for the entire game and then he still had a White Frost. That would almost certainly have guaranteed Iris in my opinion. You don't sit on weather that long to guarantee Iris until, you know, fucking hell. Barely, but barely's enough, you know. I made a calculated effort that he had to beat me by like 20 strength in 1 card, and not many cards can do that, apart from maybe Iris. You don't sit on a clear that long just to be weathered again either. Are you saying I didn't play it well in terms of my clear weather? But I was right though. I was right. He had a White Frost is what I thought he would have, or maybe Corinthia. I don't think he'd used that yet. I was right though, but he fucking waited on it. You know, I didn't think normally when you get down to about 3 or 4 cards is when they'll play it, and then you can buff everything. You know. At least we got the value from the berserkers before we buffed. But what does being right help? I won. Now, obviously, if I cleared it and he placed it down again, I would have been in double the weather for longer, wouldn't I? I had the plan initially to put Grimace down and then hit it for 3 with Madman, so I could resurrect it with Sigadrifa, but it kind of felt like really bad to just clear 1 row. Then he placed down a rider, then he placed down another rider, then another rider. He placed 1 weather down. I waited for more weather before using my weather clear because I only had 1. And I was right that he had it, but he waited unusually long. So it was something I had to just feel about the matchup. The matchup is a weather deck, you'll probably have more weather. I was right, but he waited too long. I waited long, I used it, gained a lot of buff, and then he white frosted. So he doesn't need to place it if he keeps sitting in it. But staying in frost is worse. Well, you say that, but again, if I'd have placed my weather down, if I'd have cleared the row, he would have white frost, and I'd have been sitting in weather for longer. So, although it looked like the worst play, I actually did, I think, the better play. Because he was so stingy with his white frost, if I would have cleared it, he would have played white frost, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Oh, I'm actually talking in hindsight. That's true.
Patience is not a virtue.
I'm talking in hindsight now, but at the time, I had a gut feeling that he had more weather, and it turned out I was right. So I played as if he did have more weather, and I was right. So it's not talking in hindsight for me, because I was right at the time. It's just that I didn't know he would play it as his second to last card, or penultimate card. I'm with Harold Hansnett on this one.